Why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice.
The hip-hop world is about to be rocked as FBI insiders reveal shocking details about Jay-Z's alleged escape plan. But can you guess why? Well, it's because his old friend Diddy has flipped in court. Diddy has long been a controversial figure, known for his lavish lifestyle, high-profile relationships, and a party scene filled with A-listers and secrets. But recent court filings suggest there may be more to his story. With a string of disturbing allegations coming to light, it seems Diddy could face some serious legal consequences as he tries to clear his own name. Sources are saying that he's agreed to cooperate with authorities, and that cooperation might not stop at just his own defense. Now, it looks like he's pointing fingers, and one of them seems to be aimed at Jay-Z. Sources claim that Jay-Z is allegedly feeling the heat. Despite maintaining a clean reputation over the years, he's always been linked to the underground culture that surrounds the hip-hop industry. These recent claims suggest that Jay-Z may have been involved in Diddy's inner circle, with potential ties to hidden parties, secret recordings, and alleged videotapes. What's even more shocking is that these insider reports Jay-Z is putting together a contingency plan, possibly fearing that Diddy's cooperation could include details about him.
Oh, you put that thing on the
So you see how we do it here on Saturdays. This is what it's about to be.
Known for his exclusive parties, Diddy has hosted everyone from music moguls to high-profile politicians. But now, these parties may not have been just about fun. Insiders suggest they were riddled with illegal activities, transforming Diddy's glamorous events into potential crime scenes. The accusations against him are serious. Each charge cuts deeper into the image he's made over the years, placing him under a harsh spotlight. These allegations have also opened up a serious investigation, one that's bringing out insiders with information and piling up witness statements. As the legal system bears down, Diddy's reputation is taking a heavy hit, and many fans are shocked to see such dark claims tied to a man who once stood as a pillar of hip-hop and pop culture. What makes this even more intense is how Diddy seems to be handling the situation. As his world crumbles, he's not going down quietly. Reports are saying that, in an attempt to decrease his charges, he's cooperating with authorities, and that means naming other people. The industry insiders and fellow artists closest to him may find themselves caught up in this storm, especially those who were regulars at his private events. And that's where things get dicey for Jay-Z. Sources suggest Diddy's decision to cooperate could have huge repercussions for Jay-Z. These two have been close friends and business partners for decades, and in many ways they've walked the same path. But with Diddy naming other people to save himself, everyone is wondering how long Jay-Z's name will stay out of the mix. If Diddy is using information about his industry friends to reduce his own charges, Jay-Z might just be on that list too. This situation is escalating fast, and Jay-Z's connection to Diddy is raising eyebrows. If Diddy's alleged cooperation points to any involvement Jay-Z may have had in these parties, it could pull him directly into the legal crossfire. The whispers among insiders hint that Diddy may have far more to share than the people even know, and as this case unfolds, more high-profile names could surface. Jay-Z's once clean record might not stand a chance if Diddy's cooperation leads investigators to uncover more about their shared history.
Excuse me, I need the phones, guys. I need the phones. I need the phones. I need the phones. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
In what may be the most chilling twist, there are also reports of hidden surveillance footage from Diddy's parties. Insiders suggest that authorities may have found tapes that captured interactions between high-profile guests, possibly including Jay-Z. These tapes are said to contain footage that could expose the connections between Diddy and many prominent figures, showing that the man who once controlled the party scene may also have been capturing every moment in secret. Politicians, music icons, and other Hollywood elites are all feeling the pressure, fearing that any recorded evidence could surface in court. People close to the investigation speculate that such recordings might include private interactions that would send shockwaves through the industry. It's one thing to be associated with someone facing charges, but being on tape could turn everything upside down.
Put your Rockefeller show. Put your Rockefeller.
Jay-Z and Diddy's friendship stretches back decades, all the way to the early 90s when they were two young artists hustling to make a name in hip-hop. They were more than just friends, they were industry icons. But now with Diddy's legal troubles spilling into the public eye, that connection is drawing scrutiny like never before. In fact, for years, whispers have surrounded both men, hinting at hidden layers under their success. Especially people like Jaguar Wright have openly criticized both Diddy and Jay-Z. Jaguar has alleged that the hip-hop industry is filled with manipulation, and she's dropped hints that the top players have stayed on top by hiding things that would shock fans.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
As these connections and accusations resurface, there are talks that Jay-Z might be preparing to take serious steps to protect himself. Insiders close to the situation claim that he's exploring ways to create more distance between himself and Diddy, not just to maintain his reputation, but also as a legal protection if things take an unexpected turn. With Diddy naming other people, Jay-Z could be in the line of fire, so word on the street is that he's considering an escape plan to avoid being dragged into the mess. This could mean more than just publicly distancing himself. It might involve legal maneuvering, insulating his assets, or even taking steps to physically remove himself from the spotlight. One potential move being discussed is relocation. While this may sound extreme, some sources claim that Jay-Z's is weighing the benefits of spending extended time overseas, potentially relocating to avoid being caught up in the American legal system's response to Diddy's trial. Europe and the Middle East are both being floated as possible destinations. Another option being considered is boosting his legal team and insulating his finances to ensure that if anything does come to light, he'll be better protected. For a mogul like Jay-Z, with business ties in nearly every sector from streaming services to champagne, this might be the safest way to guard against any potential backlash from Diddy's legal issues. But even if Jay-Z successfully distances himself, there's no guarantee it will be enough if the FBI decides to look into the case further. Federal agents are known for leaving no stone unturned in major investigations, and with Diddy's famous party scene, anyone involved in that world could be called upon. Reports suggest that other celebrities who once attended Diddy's events are also considering ways to publicly distance themselves. For years, these parties were a mainstay for some of the biggest names in the world, but now even those who were regulars are scrambling to cut ties. They've watched how quickly Diddy's empire is crumbling under the pressure of these allegations, and no one wants to be the next name caught in the spotlight. Fans, of course, are watching everything. Social media is filled with people sharing their opinions. A person commented saying Jay-Z needs to go down with his evil doing. There's a time. Regardless of how much money they have, it doesn't matter. Put him behind prison for life. Another one wrote, Jay-Z said in his song with Kanye West, Otis, everything's for sale. I got 5 passports. I'm never going to jail. A third person added, I wonder if Jay-Z or Diddy would allow their daughters to join in on their parties while they would take advantage of anyone else's daughters. They're no better than anyone else just because they have money. Goodbye to all of them. With the spotlight on Diddy's case and other names potentially at risk, Hollywood is holding its breath as new details continue to surface. No one knows exactly how far this investigation will go, but as the fallout spreads, the stakes are clear for everyone involved.
You got issues with the industry. What's going down with the industry, dog?
The industry is full of a bunch of riding, bending over the straight up like that. Whoever don't like it, bring it. Bring it. I don't give a bring it. Bring it. They got this new breed of rapper that's paying DJs to play their shit.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? They the record label executives. And it's like there's too much of that going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me be me. Let me be the artist that I am and just play my music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now they want you all up under this, you know, sitting at the going to dinner with them and shit like that. These motherfuckers had the nerve to tell me one time. I said, yo, why I can't have two videos playing at the same time? Oh, because we don't want your videos to compete with each other. But then I turn on the TV. I ain't gonna say no artist names, but they got 3 videos back to back.
Exactly.
I'm like, you feeding me bullshit,
Exactly.
and you man. What's wrong with yo? I had to punch one nigga in his face up there, man. After that, I was like, I'm not going to the office no more. Nigga, you only alive because of me, motherfucker. You only alive because of me. You.
But like your crew is deep. I mean, I've seen you come through, man.
I mean, we got walls all over the place. But wait, you know what I'm saying? Real nigga recognize real niggas, man. And real nigga gonna go through the trouble of trying a real nigga because he know a real nigga get down just like he get down, and he don't want that headache. He rather push up on a soft ass. Yo, what's up, man? Man, hold something. I mean, start tapping niggas pocket like that. You spot a mile away and carry him just like that. You know what I mean?
And you've always stood alone, and you know.
This scandal is nowhere close to its end. The thought that one of hip-hop's most prominent figures could be calling out other powerful names just to save himself has got fans and followers buzzing. And the more we learn, the clearer it becomes that Diddy's legal fallout might just be the beginning of a much bigger shakeup that has the potential to expose some of the darkest secrets in the industry. Imagine for a second that Diddy really is cooperating with authorities. What will happen next? We're talking about an industry where people have worked hard to maintain their personalities. But now, with Diddy's alleged cooperation, the Hollywood folks, especially those who've ever crossed paths with Diddy, are waiting to see how this thing will go. And with Jay-Z's name now surfacing as potentially at risk, the tension couldn't be higher. But here's the real question on everyone's minds: is Diddy untouchable? For years, the public has been fed an image of A-listers as figures almost above the law. But this situation proves otherwise, with Diddy facing charges that could turn his life and legacy upside down. If these tapes and testimonies can pull people like Jay-Z into the mix, it shows just how fragile the walls around Hollywood secrets really are. And as Diddy continues to fight for his own freedom, fans are wondering just how much more might be revealed about those who've managed to stay in the shadows for so long. Now, if Diddy really is willing to bring others down with him, we're in for a wild ride. Imagine the impact this will have not only on Hollywood, but on the music industry as a whole. This isn't just about parties and private stuff, it's about legacies, power, and the very core of what drives fame and influence in America. And if Hollywood's biggest names really are caught up in it, Diddy's case could be just the tip of the iceberg. But what do you guys think? Do you believe Diddy would really snitch on his longtime friend just to save himself? And if he does, how do you think Jay-Z might react? Will he fight back or try to lay low until things blow over? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's hear what you have to say. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell because there's plenty more to come.